classic lash application. Here I am applying the gel pads. You can see the client's looking up towards me, and then I just go right below the water line and press down on the lower lashes. And then with the second gel pad, I just tell her to close, and then once she is closed, I adjust the gel pads into place. Next, I'm using a micro swab dipped in micellar water. Actually not dipped in, but I pour the micellar water onto the cotton swab, and I'm cleansing the lashes on both sides with the same swab. So I've been using micellar water only to successfully clean and prep my lashes. If you want to try a primer, if you're finding that you're having a hard time with retention, you can certainly try a primer or other prepping solutions. Personally, I find micellar water to be great. I don't have any issues with retention. Also, when it comes to the temperature in my room and humidity, I have a diffuser, but that's all I have for humidity. And then the temperature, it's usually around 18 to 20 degrees in my room. And again, the glue seems to be fine. I do notice though, if it gets too hot, the glue will go really goopy, and is not very nice to work with. It'll just really clump up on you. You can see here I have a Kleenex on the client's forehead. It's not taped down. There's no need to tape it down. It's just resting there, and I am prepping my glue right now. I already have my double-sided tape in my hand. You can see I have double-sided tape and glue in my ring. Like I've said before, I have about 5 drops of glue, and you can see also I have the strip of lashes that I'm working with. I usually put just one strip of the longest length, the length that I'm going to be using primarily. So I just finished up with the right eye. I've moved over to the left side, and you can see I adjusted the gel pad on the inner corner just because it pushes up on the inner corner lashes, making it very hard to lash them. So adjust the gel pad if you need to, and then go ahead and start. With the left side, I always do the inner corner first. It's just a habit that I've gotten kind of used to. With the right eye, I start on the right side and work my way in. Of course, eventually I'm bouncing all over the eye. But then when I move to the left eye, I just start on the inner corner. And let's see here. There are some things you can do with the inner corner. I'll include a video showing how to tape the inner corner, because when you're first starting, it is kind of hard to get some of those inner lashes, and you can put a piece of tape on the inner corner of the eyelid and then kind of pull it out and stick it to the middle of the eyelid. That can certainly help you. But also what I tend to do is with my left isolating tweezers, I'll just push all of the lashes to the left, and then whatever pops up is what I lash, and that seems to work pretty well. And then just regular isolation, as you can see here. So I'll do as many lashes as I can in the inner corner, and once I've done as many as I can with keeping my isolation, making sure they're not sticking together, then I'll just continue on as usual, working throughout the entire eye. So the video right now is in real time. It's not sped up. I just wanted you to be able to see how long it takes me to get a few on the inner corner before I move to the midsection of the eye. So it was about a minute or so to get, I think, 4 or 5 lashes on. And then you can see I switched to 9s and 10s while I'm still kind of in that inner area, and then I finally switched to 12s as I move throughout the middle. So you can see there, I picked up the extension before I even isolated. So you can do that. You can dip your extension in glue. If you have a decent sized ball of glue on there, it won't dry out. And then I isolate. So sometimes I isolate before I've picked up the extension, sometimes I isolate after I have the extension. More often than not, I am isolating after I've picked up the extension. Of course, if that's too much for you when you're just starting out, then I recommend isolating first, picking up your extension. But if you can get in the habit of, isolating on the go like I'm doing here, then you will speed up quite substantially. And also, why I wait to isolate until I have the extension is normally I'm holding the isolation open for the one that I've just put on. So see here, my isolation for that one was just moving it to the left, moving the lashes to the left, and I do it again here. I move the lashes to the left, pop it on, and I'm just kind of holding, picking up another one, going to isolate, placing it, holding with the left tweezer, picking up with the right, isolating, wiping off excess glue, placing, and then if I'm not holding it to isolate, then that means that there's not any risk of other lashes touching it. So watch here, I'm applying a lash to the outer edge. I can see I haven't placed it right, so I actually do the banana peel and take it off, and then I reapply it. So sometimes it's easier to fix right when you see that it's not been applied properly right in the moment. Other times you might want to wait until it dries and then you can peel it off. So if you watch here, you can see I place one lash and then I place another. I'm holding the isolation, and then I can actually place a third lash. And that's always awesome when you can isolate and you have 3 lashes that poke out and they're all kind of spaced far enough apart that you can lash all 3 of them or 2 at once. So I'm speeding up the video just to get through a little quicker. Okay, so I'm almost finished this set. As I'm going through, I'm just brushing through the lashes. I flip over my right hand tweezer and comb through, and I'm just making sure that I've got all of the lashes. And then if I have any stickies, I will pull them apart. How I pull up on the lashes there is actually a quick way of doing the technique that you could use tape to kind of pull back the lashes and expose to see if there are any left over that you have missed. But I just do it with my tweezers to save myself some time. And then I mist the lashes for about 10 seconds. I gently pull up on any extensions that have stuck to the gel pad here and just pull away, and then done.